This is a message for all the parents and students at Grays Farm Primary School in Sidcup. Sorry about this in my car, but I've just come out of an assembly with Year 5 and Year 6 students at Grays Farm Primary School, where we've been talking about an experiment we're going to be doing over the next few weeks, looking at how to help students remember more information. Sorry, that's a van just driving past. So the idea that I spoke about in assembly was the fact that when we go to sleep each night, our brains upload information from a structure called the hippocampus into our neocortex. So one bit of the brain talking to another bit of the brain. And that happens at night when we're asleep, because that's the only time that two areas of the brain can talk to each other, because we're out of the way, because we're asleep. The students were brilliant. They were very engaged and really interested. And we talked about this idea that basically, unless information is repeated, our brains will delete it slowly but surely. So our brains are designed to remember three sorts of information. Information that's about dangerous things, so we remember the dangerous experiences and avoid them in future. Our brains are also designed to remember things that we find interesting. So we talked about Cheltenham Athletic, because one of the students supports Cheltenham Athletic, who I think they just won a game at the weekend, 3-1. And so we remember more information about things that we really like and are interested in. And finally, we remember information about stuff that's repeated. Unless information falls into one of those three categories, our brain will delete it for us. Basically, we forget about 70% of our daily experience each day. So it's really important to repeat information. So what we're going to do with students is run a competition involving flashcards and keywords, which will start in a couple of weeks. The exact start date we just need to finalise with colleagues at the school, but it's likely to be probably the week beginning the 9th or possibly the 16th of March. You'll get lots of information via an email from us about it. There'll be keywords for the students to remember, and they'll be asked to make flashcards each night and learn 5 keywords. The whole process of learning those flashcards should only take 5 minutes a night, and it will just involve reading flashcard and reading the back of it, reading the keyword, reading the back of it, and then going to sleep, and then doing it the next day and the next day. And we're going to run a little competition to see how many keywords that young people can remember. And actually, we may well open the competition up to parents as well. But I just wanted to give you a bit of an introduction and to say what a wonderful group of young people it was to talk to today. They were engaged, they were interested, and when I asked questions at the end to see if anyone remembered, they all had remembered what we'd covered. So that's brilliant. So it'll be great to work with you, and expect some more information from me via email and probably in another video in the next few weeks. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.